What's up, guys? In the light of current events, it has become necessary that I share these thoughts with y'all, hoping that it would help all of us see the big picture. The truth is, society evolves in generational cycles, and at every moment in history, there are always 4 generations at play. And the interactions between these 4 generations is what creates history. 2 of those generations are usually catalysts, while the other 2 are stabilizers. Now, what has this got to do with what's happening in Nigeria currently? It's simple. There is a power and wealth transfer flowing from the baby boomers to Generation Z through Generation X and Y, aka the millennials. Now, in terms of the wealth transfer, it's quite evident. From information technology to fintech, Gen Z is killing it right now. They're economically empowered. But when it comes to political power, the transition is obviously not that smooth. Now, here's the thing. Both catalysts, Gen Z and the baby boomers, actually have a lot more in common than they are willing to admit. Of a truth, the apple does not fall far from the tree. You see, the baby boomers of today were the Gen Z of 4 decades ago, the Gen Z of the 60s. Check out the videos, look at their pictures. They were young, in their early 20s, educated, exposed, enlightened, eloquent, fearless, and very woke. Who does that remind you of today? Generation Z. And in 4 decades to come, Generation Z of today will be the boomers of that age. So you see, history is just repeating itself. So, what do we take away from all of this? My thought, history would eventually repeat itself again. The boomers will eventually leave the stage, and Generation Z will finally have the power they crave for. They will change the world completely from what we know it to be. But what that new world will be is up to Gen Z. Now, as for the millennials who are caught in between the boomers and Generation Z, stabilizers will always be stabilizers. They don't necessarily crave power, so they may never wield it, because power is not bestowed, it is taken. But they are the glue that holds the other generations together. In fact, they are the custodians of the future, because even though the catalysts spark change, it takes the stabilizers to sustain it. And that's the role they'll always play.